I'm Sham and I'm back with a brand new track. Who else is going to be doing this video? I mean, come on guys. It's cheesy, but I have to do it. Anyways, I did my first group Trainhop recently, and it was from Chicago to LA. So basically the backstory is that this German guy reached out to me on Instagram and was like, hey, if I flew into America, would you be able to take me on a train hop? And I'm like, kind of crazy. But after talking to the person on the phone, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I, consulted with my buddy Jacob, because he had actually train hopped across America with another German guy named Bito. And I'm like, hey, let's make it like a big group event. 99% of the time, I've been solo on this journey, been solo in life, and that's just kind of how it is. But I was like, hey, if I'm going to do it for my first time, I might as well do it big. So anyways, here's the story. We met up in Chicago in mid-September, so this last September, not too far ago. Me, Jacob, Bito, and Kobozen. And I'm going to be respectful and keep people's identities hidden and just refer to them as their like online tag. So anyways, we chilled out there, and shout out to Vince. He hosted us, and also another shout out to Rebel, who met up with us there in Chicago. Great times, great people. It's really nice to meet others who are in the same space. Anyways, we did celebrate my birthday September 21st in Chicago. It was a surprise birthday, one of my best days ever. Really appreciate you guys. I grew up in a rough background, and the fact that I got to celebrate my birthday was a big event. And again, one of my best days of my life. We had hamburgers and hot dogs and cake and all that stuff, and it was just it was amazing. Really appreciate you guys. So after that, we left Chicago, and as we're hopping out at the catch-out spot, we stumbled across another person, and they had a little puppy, cute dog, very nice, and his name is Jupiter, and he was actually talking to me on TikTok, and it was, again, another amazing interaction. Hope you're doing well, man, if you see this. And we ended up doing the Southern Transcon from Chicago to LA. We stopped in KC. We stopped in Belen, which is just south of Albuquerque, which we did ride into Albuquerque doing the Roadrunner light rail. That was good stuff. Essentially, the Southern Transcon is Route 66, but on a rail perspective, so to speak. And it was good stuff. Ended up in Santa Monica. Had fun times in LA. And the two Germans, yeah, they were fun as hell. They got along just great. Fun times, fun humor. Buddy Jacob as well. Like I said, 4 of us doing that journey. And then from LA, the 2 Germans flew out back to their homeland. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Such fun. Hopefully it's an annual trip, because I definitely look forward to it. Anyways, from LA, me and Jacob and another guy, Adon, we train hopped up to Bakersfield, had a little bit of complications. They took the Amtrak up to Roseville, which is near Sacramento. I decided to do BNSF from LA to Bakersfield. From Bakersfield to Stockton, and then Stockton went up to Roseville. We met up again, went over to Reno, and then explored Lake Tahoe for a couple days, which was amazing. The second time there. Doing Donner Pass and then also seeing Lake Tahoe was epic. Just the scenery, the mountains, the water, all that stuff. Unbelievable. And then me and Jacob went over back to Roseville, Sacramento area, hopped up to Klamath Falls, and then we train hopped to Portland, hung out a little bit, And then that's kind of where the, Trainhop split. So I've been 99% solo this entire journey, my entire life. So this is one of the rare times where I did a group hop, and it was amazing. Yeah, I love the experience. It's something that I want to do here and there, but I have to admit that as an introvert, your battery is more so, you start charged and then it gets kind of let down through social interaction because you need your alone time. And that's why I was like, kind of every night, I need to escape or go here and there and sort of kind of resettle. But I totally enjoyed the journey. Once we got to Portland, I had a couple of buddies there, hung out for a couple days, and kind of that's where it terminated. So I'm now in Seattle. I have a buddy here, visited a couple spots, and I'm doing temp work to further fund my journey. And I'd rather go about it that way. I'm not going to shit on people who are, so quote unquote begging or flying a sign or busking or anything like that. Just my preference is to work to fund my journey. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to continue doing that throughout the week. And then I'm going to start heading east. And, for me, group hops are a thing that I want to do here and there, but it's not something that I am, kind of reliant on. It was fun, and like I said, my buddy Jacob, Bito, Kobo Zen, amazing journey from Chicago to LA, doing our thing, and then Adon, joined on from LA, hopping up to the Lake Tahoe area. Great times. So for me, I want to be able to tap into this network, and I'm really fortunate that these people have reached out to me. And please check them out. I'm going to have them in my description. They're so talented in terms of creating creative media, which I'm not. I'm just showing the raw perspective. And maybe that's sort of a cop-out because, maybe I'm too lazy to really invest in all this cool put-togethers and stuff like that. But we have our place in this kind of subculture, and fun times. Anyways, so that's sort of a little bit of a rundown. Check them out. I'm going to be posting more on this certain journey from Chicago to LA up to PDX and Seattle, where I'm at. And hopefully everybody is doing well, enjoying their time. And as of now, I'm back to being solo, and I am going to be doing new routes back to Chicago and then going from there. So anyways, I'm Sham, and I'm out. Peace.